You also can't see us on different tools like NFT Nerds. You can't like look up Metaverse HQ right now, for instance, or any other type of like tool sites that show volume, trading activity, all that stuff. And we want to be able to be on there. We want to be able to track info on our token. We want people to be able to see us. It's great for brand awareness to be on these different tools, on these different marketplaces as well. Allows people to, flexibility in selling the token, buying the token, to be on these different platforms. So that was one of the biggest issues that we ran into, and we figured we didn't want to wait another 7 months till the end of 2022 to convert. We just wanted to do it now, so we were ready to go for the future. It allows us to track more data. We can build some proprietary tools around our community. For instance, we've thrown around ideas of things like seeing how much Metaverse HQ like holds in every project, and tracking data around who's like the most profitable trader, things like that. I know there's a couple platforms that do that, but it's not super accurate with our token. And finally, we wanted to be able to track and really punish bad actors. Being on 721, it allows us to be able to track tokens a lot easier than an 1155 is. So we can track activity, and it also, we wrote into the contract the ability to either burn or revoke someone's token. And that's obviously a big deal. People spend a lot of money on Metaverse HQ token, so that's something we take very seriously in terms of how we're going to enact. When we would ever take action to actually burn or revoke someone's token. So I specifically had it put in the terms and conditions that you accepted that we would only be able to do so if someone was sharing private information from our group for financial gain. So that's the only time we would do that. So, for instance, these mirror groups who go in and like mirror some of our channels, and then sell a pass, basically like pirating our information in a way, and then trying to profit off of it despite doing zero work on their end. So it's just instances like that where we want to be able to revoke their token and basically have consequences for their actions against us. So those are basically the reasons that we decided to go through with it. We're having the town hall today here, to give you guys. We announced it last week to give you guys some time to look through it. If you want to look through the contract, it was made by Kfish, who we all know and love, and is also audited. I can't think of the name of the firm, but it was Podcast Punk is the one who runs it. So we did have a third party audit the contract as well. And then on Wednesday at, I believe it's 5 p.m., 4 p.m. No, it's 4 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, is when it goes live, where you can go ahead and convert your token.
Great rundown. I'm really happy about that. The burn mechanic. I mean, we've always had a hard time dealing with it. We didn't, it's hard to track and stuff, but now at least we'll have a good way of tracking bad actors, and also we finally have a way of taking it back to them. You know what I mean? We've been dealing it for way too long without an actual recourse, so this is gonna be a fun one.
Heck yeah, man! I'm very excited about it. Yeah. Do we have any questions or anything from the community around this? Any points any important points that I missed? If any other staff wants to jump in as well, you can feel free to.
Yeah, one point really quick. I wanted to see if you could talk a bit about the gas refund mechanic because I think that's really cool and interesting, and I haven't heard of it in anything else. So let's see if you could expand on that.
Yeah. So because it was something that was it was kind of my mistake in doing the OpenSea shared storefront. So I wanted to pay for the ability to to convert, so it's basically free for everyone. So within the contract, we have it written in, thanks to Kfish's wizardry, that it'll refund you 0.01 ETH for your transaction in the contract for converting. So I think we tested it. It was like 100 and I think my initial one, we've only done one mint on the mainnet, and my initial one I think was like 165,000 gas units, and I think Kfish City estimated it should normally be, that was probably because it was the first one, but it should normally be around like 145,000. So I think if you mint, when gas is probably like 70 or less, 60 or less, then it should be a free transaction for you to be able to mint. And obviously there's a 2-week window before we switch over the benefits, so you have plenty of time to do so if you want to be able to mint it for free, and just wait when there's a little bit of a low gas time to do so. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I haven't seen any other thing to that. I didn't even know that was possible. I just asked Kfish. I was like, hey, is this something we can just put right into the contract instead of having to like go back and disperse and deal with all that? Just put it right in the contract. He said, yeah, well, I think so. We'll try it. And then he did. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. I think Kfish said that it's probably going to be like something that's pretty standard in a lot of contracts going forward. So that's cool to have some innovation in our contract as well.
Yeah, there's one thing. It's not like a 0.01 refund. It's up to 0.01. Like it will refund the whatever gas you use up to 0.01. And the cool thing is you can get how much gas is being used and how much is being paid via contract, but a miner can still change stuff like to mess with those numbers, and that's why having like a max amount is preferable, because that way, like if this was open to like, yeah, sure, just like refund anything, well, that wouldn't be very good.
No,
but yeah, it's pretty straightforward implementation. And I'm going to be writing up like a little library or something so that people can start using that in their contracts. Yeah, imagine if Yuga would have implemented something like that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice, huh? Yeah.
No, you can't be logical enough to do that. Come on.
They only have, like billions.
I'm looking through, see if we have any questions here. Looks like Cough Drop has one. Any plans to expand the amount of passes in MVHQ? Can you share any details on the process when 2022 is over? So we have, we have some pretty decent plans on what we're gonna do with the tokens, but there's a couple things that we still need to iron out. So we're not ready to fully roll out what our plans are for the 2022 tokens. I can say if we did expand it, and that's an if, it's not certain that we will expand the amount of passes. If we did, it would be a very small amount. It wouldn't be more than, I'd say max, it would be like 200 more than what there are now. But even then, I probably don't even want to do that much. And what I can tell you is that your current token will get you an allow list spot for next year's. So, and we might not even have any going to the public. If there was, it'd be a very small amount, and it wouldn't be like a gas war either. We'd be pretty creative with how we roll it out. So yeah, so basically, and I can also say that the price is something that we're not going to come to right now. I mean, ETH is very volatile. Yeah, I was trying to think of the word. Thank you. ETH's very volatile, and I mean, there's still 7 months to go, so it's kind of hard to put a price on what the membership will be this far out. But I can say it'll definitely be less than whatever the secondary price is. It'll be a good deal.
Another thing worth mentioning, I think, about the contract is that it's upgradable, which means that if there's any new functionality, it can be added without having to like migrate to another contract or anything like that. There's probably going to be interesting things that can be done just because we know it can be upgraded.
I love that. I love that we got some flexibility in there.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, what if we added a lock so that your token can't be transferred unless someone else unlocks it, like another address, That way, it would be safe. Stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just very security oriented these days.
Right. I feel you. Yeah, we can definitely look into whatever ideas the community has. Absolutely. Cool. Any oh yeah, Neo asked where's the conversion gonna be hosted. We have a page now on our website mvhq.io/convert. It's not we have a link in the FAQ and also in my announcement as well. We haven't got it set up on the homepage yet.
You're cutting out there a little bit, Jake.
Oh, sorry. I was saying that it's mvhq.io/convert. It looks like we do have a button on the homepage now. So yeah, even if you just go to mvhq.io, on the landing page, there's a button that says convert your token. So you just click that and you'll be able to see the token convert page on there. And you'll just have to accept the terms and conditions and connect your wallet and have a token in your wallet to be able to convert it. It has not gone live yet. It goes live on Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern. So May 18th.
Oh, Llama has a good one too. He's asking you if we talked about claiming with hardware wallets. We should cover that.
What was the question?
Did we talk about claiming with hardware wallets? Is there anything, like, basically, I guess he's asking if there's anything special to do or if it's possible to do.
Yeah, it should be a normal, transaction with a hardware wallet.
I have another important question here. Does Kfish take hugs or give hugs? Sorry.
Yeah, please. You're
Hey,
welcome.
we're here for you, Kfish. We want hugs, all of us.
I think we all need a hug. Group hug.
Yeah.
It's the season for hugs.
I'll
There's
jump
a
in.
hug command.
Yeah, there is. It was needed. I'll jump in and just say thank you to everyone that worked so hard on this. I know it's been a long time coming. Kfish, obviously, thank you very much for your hard work. Dev team and Jake for putting a lot of thought and making this a priority. Not only is it something kind of cool for the community, but it'll also make it, a safer, hopefully, place for us and allow us to kind of be a little more forward thinking with some of the things that we want to bring to life for the community. So from that standpoint, it's very exciting, and thank you all for your help. And there is an exclamation point token command whenever you or anyone else in chat needs it or has a question with all the relevant dates and links and all that good stuff. We also opened up a token category with an FAQ with the announcement and a little chat channel in case any other questions do come up along the way. So go ahead and point your questions in that chat channel as well. And this session here is recorded, so if you missed any part of it, came in late, or if anyone asks in chat, we'll have it up as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thanks, Boop. Yeah, big shout out, K-Fish. Worked very hard on our contract. Much appreciated, K-Fish. Big shout out to Ricky Snipes is his name in here. He's our lead front end developer. He's working on the website side of things, getting everything set up. Did all that for us. Much appreciated, and as well as everyone else who helped out. Jacob for helping out with organizing meetings and organizing copy as well. PyDog, fellow member PyDog, who did the token. It looks pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. The new token. And everyone else who's helped out during this.
Much love, fam.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Cool. Do we have anything else? Any other questions, comments?
What serial number does everyone want?
I think everybody wants 420 or 69. Just make them all 420 or 69.
Unfortunately, it can't work like that. It's ERC-721, so you need.
Wait,
You know,
80? Should we convert back to 1155? What are we thinking?
Yeah, scrap the plan. Give everybody a 420 or a 69 on 1155.
Imagine.
Yeah, sorry, Jake. You're out one token.
can make them more expensive. Like actual require ETH. If you want a 420 or a 69, or you can use Tool for Tools as a mint pass.
I think we're Gucci.
All right, sweet. Thanks y'all for stopping by. If there's any more questions, speak now or hold your peace, or just post it later.
That's it.
See you all Wednesday.
See you
Big day.
Wednesday.